We stick to the C division to find out our second of our finalists. It is Border Patrol up against Mighty Viking Devils. Welcome to the RSHL, Daniel Wilson here. Well, both these teams have had some okay seasons, but Border Patrol getting the hang of trying to get in tune with some success from their previous season. But of course, they are facing some great competition with the Ice Holes if they get that far. But for now, they'll have to face Mighty Viking Devils, which has been a somewhat middle-of-the-road season. They've been having some struggles ever since that they lost some of their key players. But it's going to come down to who's going to fill in those holes. Let's go to the breakdown. We'll start with Border Patrol. And for this one, we're going to go with Barrett Modi. Leads the team with 13 points. Not the goal leader, but he is an all-around player. 6 goals, 7 assists. But if there's one thing that the Border Patrol is having some issues with is goaltending. It's gone through 3 different goaltenders, and they are stuck at a low 80s save percentage range. For Mighty Viking Devils, we're going to go with Logan Staten. Now, you wouldn't expect a defenseman to be a points leader on the team, but he goes in a tie with Ryan Perugia with 9 points. But he's a defenseman that can score, and he has a dedication to get to the back of the net no matter what. But again, goaltending has been an issue as it's been slacking off. Again, they've been going through 3 different goaltenders, but it's been all over the place in the 70s range. That is except for Daniel Wilson, who will be in the net, who currently comes in with a .816 save percentage. But one thing that he usually likes to do is give directions to his players to try to get them in the best position. So how's this going to work out? We'll find out as the ball drop is next. Officials for this game: Brian Hooks on the boards, Kevin Frost as center. The Border Patrol looking for their first Carolina Cup, MVD looking for their 4th as we get underway. Winner moves on to play for the Carolina Cup. Tie up on the boards as MVD try to get the first shot. Not going to happen as Border Patrol take over trying to fight for it, and now they'll send it out. It'll be between Isaac Ray and Pratt. Ray will take it behind his own net. Trying to get away from some forechecking. It'll be lofted out. Wilson will play it away from his net. Ritter trying to chase it down in the corner. Loses control, but Staten moving in for the double team. Outside the circle. 5 men fighting for it. Man going down. That was Ritter. Wasn't sure if he took some high, and 2 shots going wide. MVD on the attack. It's going to be Jeremy Ritter trying to split the D. Unable. Attempt to clear fails. Staten keeps it in. Will be cleared out again. We'll take it to the left corner. Ray will get there first. Ray, from his own circle, takes it through the center along with Staten and Christopher. Trying to split through D. Shot and a save by Ryan Weaver. And they'll be cleared out. Ryan Perugia was going to chase it down, but an icing is called against Border Patrol. Toss-up will go to Border Patrol, and it looks like a high stick is going to be called against MVD. And it is going to be Brian Shield called for the penalty. And Border Patrol will have our first power play.
That's all right. I forgot.
Forget all about that. I'm not used to that being a thing. They call it an
Ball will go to Border Patrol from the point. Low roller. Rebound goes off the side of the net. Attempted clear, can't get it out. Another shot blocked by Staten. They'll send it out as the Border Patrol have to reset. They'll take it to the local, send it off the boards. Can't clear it out. Kept in by Joshua Waters. Finds Shaw, trying to get a shot. A lot of traffic in the slot. He sent to the corner. Shot from an angle, saved by Weaver, and he'll cover. That's been one of the strengths of MVD. No matter if it's the power play or if they're shorthanded, they get some good opportunities in. Here's a shot from Staten going wide. Josh Waters trying to get away from the double team, and out it goes. Logan Staten once again doing a great job defensively on the forecheck. Waters picks up the loose ball behind the nets, trying to fight off Brad Matthews. He can't get away, and here they come back the other way. It's the Amato brothers along with Kurt Hunsinger. It's Vinny Amato. Shot! Score! Vinny Amato! Sniper shot on the far post. Border Patrol get a power play goal. Vinny will get his third of the season, first of the playoffs. And an offside against MVD as Hunsinger and Jake Amato will pick up the assists. And with that assist, Jake Amato now joins the 10-point club along with Barrett Modi and Cameron Pratt. Johnson will enter the zone from the left side, centers up, getting double team tied up with Shield, and will be up to Ryan Prussia along with Christopher. Extended Christopher, shot going wide. Around, trying to go for Autumn Cowart. In the forward position for now. Here's a slap shot saved by Weaver. Coming from Prussia. Comes out Brian Shield. Trying to get it away from trouble and will find Isaac Ray. Or that's Mel Lewis rather. Temporarily joining the team to help out. Locked out. Kept in by Christopher but poked out by Kurt Hunsinger. And now a shot. Centers up and lofted by Vinny Amato high. Not often that he misses. He's been having a hard time getting on the score sheet this season. Shot, slow roller to the right side. Getting tied up with Lewis, and attempted clear by Christopher. Can't get it out. Back at the point. Shot with that's a wrist shot, and it was blocked. Lewis gets it out. No icing on this play. Border Patrol will get a full line change. Walking up, trying to look for some help. Runs it to Ryan Prussia. He'll steal it. Centers up. Shot going wide. Attempted clear. He'll cross it, but a backwards pass forces them offside. Face-off won by Jeremy Ritter off the boards as Joshua Waters trying to keep it in, but will have to go to the corner to fight for it, trying to fight off a couple of orange jerseys. And it'll be cleared. Maybe a chance here. Shot saved by Wilson down low. Shot coming from Cameron Pratt.
Got time.
Ritter taking a shove is now going to force it to the corner. Him and Staten. Staten takes it. As we're halfway through the first period, they will attempt to cross and will find. Looks like Dave Christopher. Back at the point now. Will attempt to cross over to Staten. Here's another slap shot from Staten. That gets blocked. Rebound shot also gets blocked. They head to the opposite corner. Josh Waters, left corner, goes back to Staten. Staten with another slap shot. Held up on it for a moment. Try to clear the way. Misses wide anyway. And the net is off the moorings. False start, we do it again. 6 minutes remaining in the first. Vinny Amato with the only goal so far in this game. Won by Border Patrol. Trying to secure possession. Beasley attempts to clear. Here's a shot from Staten and a save by Weaver into the corner. Waters trying to get it up to Shaw. And the shot going wide, back to the corner. Coscarelli, who is wearing a full cage this time instead of just his helmet. We don't usually see him wear a full cage along with his helmet. Attempted shot, whiffs it, and that will go into the safety net. That was actually a block from Logan Staten, as Wilson was warning him that he was out of position. One of the advantages with MVD, Wilson loves to give directions to his team on the defensive side. Tie-up will go to Mel Lewis. Attempt to clear. Has to get some help from Coscarelli. I'm sorry, that is Christopher, rather. Around the boards, will attempt to go to Matthews, but kept in by Mel Lewis. Has to get away from Jake Amato. Now gets it away. Shot going high. Will be picked up by Shaw. Attempted center, blocked. It will go back to Matthews for Border Patrol. Gave it away. Shot partially blocked and saved by Weaver. They'll get tied up in the corner. 2 orange jerseys moving in. Matthews attempts to clear. Unable. Shot is going wide. Second attempt from Lewis goes wide again. Shaw goes back to the point. Lost control for a moment. Does keep it in. Another shot from Lewis will be driven away by Weaver into the corner. Trying to get control. We'll have to give it up to Border Patrol, and they will just clear. Wilson will just drop it off as both teams will make a change. As we approach 3:30 remaining in the first period. MVD got quite a bit of possession time in that last minute or so. Lewis attempts to send up to Prussia, gave it away. Amato trying to set her up, gave it away to Lewis. Autumn Coward trying to chase it down, but can't get it. We'll go back to Shield. Around back for Mel Lewis. MVD just trying to settle the play down, trying to figure out the forecheck. Lofts it up, and that is going to be a high stick against Jake Amato. It's one of those things where instinct kicks in, and you just want to bring it down, but you cannot use your stick that high. And so MVD will get a chance on the power play. And won by Border Patrol. They'll easily clear out. Wilson waits and will give it up to Isaac Ray. Ray will play it off the boards. Trying to go for Crucia. Shot! Score! Logan Staten showing his offensive skills once again and ties it up for MVD. And with that, Logan Staten becomes the first MVD player to reach 10 points for the season. Of all players, a defenseman gets there. Logan Staten has become a huge asset to MVD. Some of the best defensemen don't just work by blocking, but also with their shooting skills. As MVD trying to get another chance. Across. Sets up. Shot going wide. As Joe Gill will leave it. Daryl Ziegler will loft it up a little too far for his partner. And Ray just trying to buy some time for everyone to get back on side. They do. Trying to look for a center to Autumn Cowart. Unable to get it off right now, but will just drop it to Isaac Ray again. And now back in their own zone. Border Patrol trying to get one late goal here. There's a shot going wide. Across again. Another attempt. Close-up shot saved by Wilson coming from Barrett Modi. Late stages of the first as they fight for control in the corner. Goes back to the point. Attempted shot. It's blocked. Back to the point one more time. Another shot going wide. Not many hitting the net today. As Ray, once again, trying to kill some more time. And now attempt another clear up. Gets to Staten. He'll backhand it. Kept in. We'll go across. Shot. Save. Back in the corner again. Another shot. Save. And that is going to be it. Oh, wait a minute. He called a goal. Official Kevin Frost called a goal here. And Wilson is disputing the call. Well, it didn't take him long to walk it off. We'll have to take another look at that. It looked like it never crossed the line. We'll zoom in and take another look at it. There may be something that Kevin Frost saw that we didn't. Let's see. Oh, you know what? The blocker hand inadvertently pushed the ball across the line. Oh, the curse of the bulky goaltender equipment. Ay, ay, ay. That cannot feel good for Wilson. So, we'll be back. Back underway as a late goal by Barrett Modi. Best thing for Wilson to do is just shake that off. As blocker hand inadvertently pushed it over the line. We couldn't see it from this angle. But Kevin Frost was in a position to see that. And I'm sure Wilson would have Kevin take another look at that, but there's nothing he can do now. As an icing's called against Border Patrol. And Modi will now have 7 goals, which will bring him up to 14 points. Back to the center line. Attempt to keep in, fails. He'll be back out for Border Patrol. Out it goes one more time, back and forth at the center line. The center up for Shaw. Gets across the center line. Trying to look for some help. He loses control. But a shot going wide. Now everybody fights behind the net as Beasley will send it up to his right over to Jake Amato. He'll send it across to Vinny. Wilson directing traffic. Will have to give it up to Mel Lewis. Jake Amato again tries to center up. Shot blocked by Mel Lewis. They'll go to the other side and try it again, and now send it around the boards. Centers one more time, blocked by Shaw. And they will just clear it out. And an icing against MVD. Won by MVD. They will just attempt to clear. Fails. Back to the corner. Ray will take a look and tries to go up across it. Now we'll go back to Jeremy Ritter. Forced back across the line. They tag up. Good play by Perugia, but will be sent back across by Matthews. Here's an attempt going wide as they decide on the long shot. Perugia trying to keep the play alive for MVD. They have to reset Ritter back to Perugia. That shot is blocked. Border Patrol trying to go for a rush here. Shot, blocker save, and rebound attempt goes wide. Two chances from Vinny Amato. He has one for the game. Back behind the net again. Back to the point. We'll just dump it to the opposite corner. Now tries to go center, but taken away by Logan Staten. Staten tried to go across, but it's poked back. Perugia has to tag back up. Now it's back to Staten. Shot going wide. Staten's been taking a lot of shots from the center line. He's not afraid to take shots. As MVD reset. And they'll send it across. Gave it away. Chance for Border Patrol. Centers. And a shot just going wide. Didn't get a clean shot. Centers one more time. Taking a look. Couple of chances and a save by Wilson. Ritter holds on. Now tries to go for Staten again. Staten trying to race it down, but he's not going to beat the icing. And he's going to have to trot all the way back. Well, instead he's going to have someone do the running for him, and so he'll head to the bench. Toss up for control. Looks like Border Patrol has his shot going off the outside the net. Lewis attempting a clear, but instead goes out of play. Won by MVD. Lewis takes a look and tries to go for a stretch pass. Looking at some trouble though. Border Patrol take advantage. Back at the point, outside the slot. And going down, no call for that. And try to go for a stretch pass, but misses everybody, and another icing. Toss up. Still looking for control. It'll be taken away by Ritter. Quickly loses control. Lewis clears it out. It looks like we may have another penalty against Border Patrol. Looks like a high stick again. And who is it this time? It looks like it is Johnson. So another power play for MVD. Third high sticking penalty we've had this game. And Border Patrol's actually been doing pretty well with keeping their penalty minutes down. They have been coming in. Whoa, good shot from the point and a save by Weaver. I was just about to say that the penalty minutes for Border Patrol relatively low, coming in with only 14 penalty minutes. Back to the point. We'll try to clear up. And it is offside against MVD. And they're going to say it's an intentional offside, and it's coming all the way back. One by Border Patrol, quick shot going wide, and Wilson covering up and tapping it in after the whistle. Yes, Logan State let him know that's a no-no. Shooting in after the whistle blows is an unwritten rule, but Wilson is a pretty cool-headed guy. Doesn't really mind much about it, but it'll go to the other side of the ring, into the corner, fights for control. We'll take it towards the slot, but clear it out as Wilson will come out of his net and will drop it off. Isaac Ray from the right will play off the boards with 6 minutes remaining in the period, and that body's tumbling all over the place, but Border Patrol will clear out once again. Isaac Ray has to come back, and MVD tags up. We'll cross over to Staten, and another offside. And that is going to kill the remainder of the penalty. But Johnson is going to have to wait until the next drop. See Kurt Hunsinger giving Johnson directions what he wants to do after he comes out of the box. And he decides to have him change up. You have to be careful there. Almost had too many men. So he'll take it behind the goal line as MVD trying to clear up to Staten. Looks like he's been the guy that they want to go to today, as he'll have to chase it down right in front of Matthews. As Staten goes down, Matthews takes control for Border Patrol. Takes a poke check. Staten trying to look for an option. Tries to go point. As you saw that Vinny Amato wanted an interference call. He does not get it. Ray is going to decide to rush in. Maybe a chance. Holds up. Shot. And a point-blank save. Centers up. And intercepted by Matthews. Shot from the point is blocked, trying to keep it in on the center line. Close up, shot, score! It's gotta be Ryan Puglia. Looking around the screen and will tie it up again for MVD. Look at 3 orange jerseys inadvertently screening their own goaltender. And that gives Ryan Perugia enough distraction for him to get around. And a chance for Border Patrol and a save by Wilson. Ritter through the center line. Will try to go left over to Christopher. He'll drop back to Ritter. It's outside the circle. Ritter trying to get around a double team. Lost control. Trying to fight back. Attempted clear. And it is successful as Wilson will drop it off to Shield. 3 minutes remain. Shield goes across to Mel Lewis. Ritter trying to get through that center line. Vinny Amato creating a wall there. Long shot saved by Weaver. And a crossover. Trying to go for a quick attack here. Shield moves in, tries to go for a block. And it does go to the open corner over to Christopher. To the center line with Ryan Perugia. And it's forced back over to Jeremy Ritter. Chance for Ritter if he can hold on. And a backhand save by Ryan Weaver. Some good ball handling from Jeremy Ritter. Looking at a couple of orange jerseys. Imagine get a shot on net. Won by Border Patrol. Beasley attempts to clear, blocked, back to the corner. And a close-up shot by Joshua Waters, and another save as Weaver gives him a little jab, letting him know, hey, that's enough. Another face-off win for Border Patrol. Kept in by Logan Stain. Trying to find a gray jersey. Another attempted clear. This time goes through Wilson. Trying to look for Lewis. Steps on the ball. And that's going to go into the corner. Pratt tries to center. Finds one. Center. Score! It is Brian Modi again. His second of the playoffs. And Border Patrol regained the lead. Just not enough time for Wilson to react. Baron Modi left open in the slot, and Border Patrol take their 1-goal lead back. Takes a little slip, but does get it across the center line. Logan Staten tries to clear up, but it deflects and hits the ceiling, and this one is going to be placed where? They're going to say went off a Border Patrol stick, so it's going to stay in their zone. Attempt to clear, and this is going to end the period. We continue to have a close match, 3-2 after 2. Back in fourth battle, Border Patrol come in with a 3-2 lead. Two goals for Barrett Modi, one for Vinny Amato for Border Patrol. Goals for MVD coming from Ryan Perugia and Logan Staten. As Ray tries to protect that ball going along the right end boards. Drop it to Perugia, gives it away. Trying to break through a couple of defenders, crosses, centers again, unable to connect. And tries to center again, that's blocked by Shaw. From the corner again, another shot deflects high. To the corner again. Centers again, a lot of traffic by the net. We'll just play it around the boards one more time. Takes a poke from Autumn Cowart. Staten attempts to clear, does get it to his man. Perugia and Staten. Staten digs around, chance for Staten. Shot and a save by Weaver coming out aggressively from his net. A good play by Logan Stain. That was a good deep. Definitely opened up a lot of room for him. As Matthews trying to get away from one back checker and a wide angle shot saved by Wilson. Trying to cover up that near post. Attempt to clear by Ray. Too much angle keeps it in their zone. We'll dump it around. Shield tries to get around to Autumn Cowart. Both of them move in for a double team. Back to the point. Crosses. Trying to think about a shot, and that is blocked.
Oh, that stinks.
Another center that's knocked away by Shield. Defense definitely trying to cut down on shots on net. And when their positioning is right, they can definitely help out with their shots against, and that is an icing against MVD.
Are you coming off?
Won by Border Patrol, and a shot saved by Wilson. He holds on. Won by Ritter, and Ray will go up to Waters, but a shot, easy save for Wilson. Shield attempting to get it up to Perugia, does, but kept in at the center line. Attempted shot is blocked. Tries to go for another one, can't get one off. It'll be Ritter along with Christopher and Waters. Waters attempts the backhand and does get it over to Weaver, who will put it into the corner. Waters trying to chase it down along with Joe Gill. Gill will take control. Behind the net. And now I'll go for a stretch pass. Unable to get a handle on it. Try to look for some help. Loft it back in at the end boards. Gill trying to get away from Waters. Attempted center. Goes to an orange jersey across the center line. He forced into the corner. Attempted center. And that is a shot that goes off of Mel Lewis and off the side of the net. Ritter goes across. Shot wide of the net. Try to look for a rebound. And a save by Weaver. A shot coming from Christopher. Tries to cross against two as Jake Amato loses his stick. Staten thinking another shot. Oh, that's going to go into the corner. Goes back, point, shot, didn't get all of it, that is blocked. As they will attempt to rush here. But an offside, Vinny Amato jumped the line there. Won by Coscarelli. Going back to Ray. Ray from the circle. Peeks around one. Tries to go around two. Centers! And that one just a little wide. Close call there. This will go back to the corner. Ray tries to look for some help. Back to Staten. Staten with a shot that is blocked. Back to Ray. And coming out of his net is Weaver. He'll cover. Face-off win by Perugia. Centers over to Staten. Take it away. And Wilson going deep out of his net. Lost control. A misplay there, but he's going to come back and cover.
misplayed that ball. He intended to cover it. It looked like a little bit of an indecision there. But he salvages the play and just keeps this a one-goal game. Back it goes to Staten. 7:30 remaining in regulation. Staten going for a stretch pass. Does find one, but trying to get a shot and rolls in to the glove of Weaver. Driving in was Coscarelli. Coscarelli right now only 1 goal this season. He does have 4 assists. Back to Staten, shot going high. And attempted clear by Matthews does find some help in the form of Barrett Modi. Crosses, shot saved by Wilson. Looking for control, now goes corner. Crosses, going for Modi. From the corner, getting pestered, forced to the boards. Trying to get some help, but gives away over to Ray. Drops it for Coscarelli, but it is offside. Won by MVD. Shield with control. Crossover to Lewis. Tries to get away from one and moving in on the forecheck. There's a chance. Shot and a save by Wilson. Trying to get a second chance and getting tied up with Shield. Trying to see who that was. But in the meantime, play going the other way. Staten trying to put on the body as Border Patrol try again. Looking at Ritter, dodges around one but can't get through Shield. Ritter holds up and now will go for a stretch pass intended for Shaw. It is Shaw trying to hang in there on the left corner, waiting for some help. Does get help in the form of Jeremy Ritter. Trying to get away from Cameron Pratt, but will have to give it up to Armato's shot and a lob into the glove of Weaver. Won by MVD. Shot going wide will be picked up by Ziegler. Ziegler trying to look for a second pass. Overshot it goes to Shield. Shaw will send her over to Ritter. Looking at a double team. Gets it through a couple. Shot is saved by Weaver. Four minutes remain in this third period. And MVD is going to call their timeout. So recapping what has happened so far, Border Patrol with goals coming from Barrett Modi 2 times and Vinny Amato. MVD, the goals coming from Logan Staten and Ryan Prussia. Plenty of shots coming from Modi and the Amato brothers. But now we see that the defensive traffic has picked up. And you start to see them having a hard time trying to pick up those lanes. And of course, like I said, Barrett Modi getting goal number 7 and 8, which will bring him up to 15 points. Vinny Amato getting number 3. Staten gets goal number 7, which will bring him up to 10 points. And Perugia getting goal number 9, which will also put him in the 10-point club. But I've already hinted at the beginning that goaltending has been an issue for both sides. As the goaltending save percentage for both sides has been in the low 80s or high 70s. So this has not been a clean season for them. That's something they got to work on for fall. Shot going wide. Joe Gill attempting and clear. Let's get it across, but an icing against Border Patrol.
Line up, guys. Clock running. Clock running.
One by MVD, shot and a save by Weaver. As Border Patrol just trying to get out of there. As Ziegler attempts to connect up. As State had it for a moment. Good keeping by Mel Lewis. But they will get it across the line anyway. Isaac Ray trying to buy some time. Everyone's on side. Ray's going to try to take it himself from the circle. Shot! Score! He does it all by himself. Isaac Ray ties it up again. And that was great timing at the center line, making sure everybody was onside. That was timed perfectly.
Isaac, do it again. One more.
As Ray tries to go up to Waters, but it's going to be returned to sender. We'll try again. Attempted to get it to Waters. Everyone tagging up again. Center's up. Heads back to the corner. Now stands up from the center line. Open net and can't bury it. A lot of traffic by the net as they will attempt to clear it coming from Hunsinger. Does get it out as Shield will cross. MVD tag up along with Christopher and Waters. And I see the hand up. It looks like we have another penalty coming. And it is another high stick. The 4th time that this penalty's been called. And it is Jake Amato again. So Jake Amato once again called for a high stick. His second penalty of the game. The 4th time a high stick has been called as Border Patrol will call a timeout. And now things get critical. MVD get their 3rd power play. They're 1 for 2 in this game. So they pretty much have the remainder of the period to take the lead here. And this is going to be dangerous for Border Patrol. They give it up at any point in this power play, their season will be in jeopardy. So they need to last to the end of regulation. And I've already mentioned how good the special team is for MVD on both sides of the ball. Tie-up will be still looking for control towards the center line, and they will clear. Lewis will take it up and will wait for everybody to reset.
What's given?
Heads left to Waters. Poke back. Everybody has to get back on side. And moving back is Christopher. He'll send it back over to Lewis. Ritter, along with Staten and Christopher, takes another poke check. Staten with a shot going high to the back of the net. It is between Ritter and Beasley. Ritter to the corner, stopped by Beasley. Moving in, Joshua Waters, attempt to clear. First attempt fails, and good keep in by Logan Staten to keep the play alive as we approach a minute remaining. Another shot going high. Waters goes back to Ritter, shot off the post. Attempted center and covered up by Weaver. Won by MVD. Waters trying to look for some help. Goes back to Staten. And that is blocked by Beasley. It clears out. Wilson comes out and will drop it off to Mel Lewis. 35 seconds remaining. MVD get one change of the power play unit. Staten centers. Trying to deke around. Tries to go for Staten. Lost control. Backhands it. That goes high. Shaw centers. And an attempt save by Weaver near the center line. And 20 seconds remaining. A crucial save by Ryan Weaver. They need to last another 20 seconds to keep their season alive. Back to the point. Staten crosses. Lewis. Shot. Save. Rebound. Score! Ryan Prussia has put MVD ahead for the first time this game. 13 seconds left. And now Border Patrol have no choice but to pull Weaver from the net. Extra attacker is on. Now Border Patrol only have one shot to do this, and that is not going to do it. They got to get control now. 3 seconds left. They clear. It is over. MVD will move on to attempt their 4th Carolina Cup. A close game throughout, and at the last 13 seconds, MVD take their first lead and ends up going to the final. And they will have to face the Ice Holes, who are undefeated. We'll be back with a wrap-up.
The Mighty Viking Devils managed to complete the comeback with only 13 seconds left in regulation with a 4-3 win. A close battle throughout, some long shifts for each teams, a lot of possession time, all clumped in at once. So it was a pretty tactical matchup, so to speak. But the Mighty Viking Devils just found a way, learned from their mistakes from last week, and we'll move on to try to take down the undefeated Ice Holes in the final round. So we have our matches set up for our finals in the C Division. We currently have the Draft AB Division underway. We'll have the results of those games for you later. But for now, this is Daniel Wilson from XL Sports World. We'll see you next time around. If you enjoyed this game, be sure to check out the other games here on our YouTube channel at Raleigh Street Hockey. Also, be sure to check out our sponsors at allblackhockeysticks.com. You can get an all black stick for just under $100. Not a bad deal. Also, be sure to check out our other sponsor, Hagen Hockey, which has some great hockey equipment for you. In order to get free shipping, just use the promo code Raleigh Street Hockey.